Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. We are starting a new project. So this project we are going to start is called Shopping Plaza. So in a shopping plaza, what are those things that is entails in shopping plaza? So in our previous episode, we have a template. So when you just become a member, you see a post where you're going to be able to download whatsoever we have created on there. So in this particular one, we have started we call it shopping plaza. So it's the title of the project. So what shopping plaza? The shopping plaza is a type of commercial real estate characterized by a strip of store or office, which commonly parking area in front. Is typically smaller than a shopping mall, and it can be anchored by a supermarket or drugstore or any other things. Now let's move to the second paragraph. A shopping plaza can be found all over the world, and they may variety of size and style. Some are open here while others are enclosed. So we move to another paragraph. Shopping plaza are popular destination for shoppers, and they can be valuable asset to commodity. So here are some of the benefits of shopping plaza. We have convenience, we have varieties, so we have community, value shopping, and if you are looking for convenience, affordable place of shopping, a plaza can be a perfect option. So let's move on. So the definition according to the dictionary, most of these are meant that shopping plaza. So that the thing that entails with shopping plazas, we have shop. This is a place where goods are being sold. We have shop and people that are shopping. So different kind of things that are there, shoplifting and things like variety. So what those things are going to be considered when we are making a design. So then let's move. So what are related words shopping plaza has like this? We have a bazaar, boutique, discount store, flea market, mall, mart, outlet shop, and shopper center, and things like that. So what are the things that are related to it? So when you are going consider your design, so we have all these basic rules that you need to follow. So shopping plaza basic requirements are entrance. So we have parking lots, which are those things that are more common that you need to put in place. So stores and retail units. So all these things are more common when you are doing your what is it called? Your feasibility study. So to get everything right when you are doing the design. So all those things are what we are going to combine together here and make use of it. So what are the other facilities that shopping plaza needs? So we have shops, which is very necessary. So kitchen and dining where people can just shop in and things. I remember shopping plaza immediately being in the within an estate where housing and everything are being. So gym, fitness, we have offices, cafe and conferences. So those are the things. Now, why the concept of this shopping plaza are here is that I have given a site which I want to work up. So I just decided to use one Yeti opener to do my concept, so we'll be able to fit in with whatever I'm creating and then work with the whatever that I want to. So with all this little explanation, let us dive into the program and start a real project. So here now we have, so the size of the land that I actually use, let me just give the annotate of it so that it will be more easier before I go to site. Okay, let me just use passing and site straight up to create what I want to create. So now property line, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to use sketch to do whatever I want to do because there is no any survey document that were given to me. So I just like giving this so that I want to use to create people and teach people basically so that they will understand how to design things. We have been doing residential most of, so let us dive into commercial a bit. So I'm going to use 120 meter. Okay, 120 meter there by 70 meter. So now fine. So here I'm going to use it, make it 100 meter. Then I close it here like this. So this is the form to which the land has been given, and this is the pattern to which we are going to follow concerning this. So this is just a normal land to be used for what we are creating. So the orientation of it, when you look at it back to that concept that I've created, it will going to find that okay, of a similar follow. Look at it now. So you see that all those things are what joined together and they are making a meaning towards what we are creating. So now the site is being created, which is like this. So how am I going to define the site? I'm going to get everything done. So that's what we want to do in this particular episode. move on to the next. So what I need to do is that I start with grid. So here is grid a priorities for me. Yes. So what I do is that I'll start with a grid for designing process. So I'm going to go to architecture. So then I'll select grid. So this is going to be my first grid line. So I'm going to select this grid, draw it line like this. So it might have some issue with this, and just matter. So just like click and align it. So what you need here is that you make sure that you put on the grid name, so that the name will be there. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to divide it according to the way I want to do. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create it into 8 meter. So for the site, I'm going to be divided into 8 meter to wherever I get into this base. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to select offset. So if offset is not working, then you need to go back here and create grid again. Just say grid. So when you come here, you pick a line. So in the line now, what you do is that you offset that by 800. Then you start there for priority. So this is what you do. So with 8 meter, so you keep offsetting until you are able to arrive at the normal rules of what you are creating. Good. So I think I have it like this for my own. So the next thing I need to do is the horizontal aspects. So I'm going to do it by clicking. So I'm going to draw again the horizontal grid. So you can like extend it to this one, then draw it to the very end. So draw it to the very end. Then you rename this. So you have 16 grids. So you're going to rename this one and call it A. So from here now, you do the same thing you have done there before by selecting this and say. So you select this and say offset. This time around, I'm going to offset it in 9 meter. So I'm going to do 9 meter offset here. So I will do 9 meter, 9 meter, 9, 9, and then 9, 9, 9. So I have issue. So what is the issue here? This issue later I will adjust it in the middle to meet up with what I want it to meet up with. So that is what I will just leave it like this for now. So by the time I'm doing that, so I should be able to adjust it in the center so that I'll be able to meet up with the center line. So before that, let me do what I need to do so that I will not be procrastinating the reality. So I have 200. So what I'm going to determine is that I'm going to determine the middle side where I'm going to expand it. So how will I do that? So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 grid. So from this 8 grid now, I will select 4. So you get what I'm doing. I will select the 4. So what I'll do now is I will push this from here. I'll push it to this edge. So giving me the space within the middle. So that is what I want to do. So now when you look at the grid parts, let's just quickly dimension so that we know the size. So like this. So I have the middle part, which is what 16. That's 16 meter for the middle. So you are going to see what we are going to create with this and have some belief towards what we are doing concerning this. So these are the things that we have at this level. So now let us situate our our proper concept, right, like what we have done here, so that everything will have meaning towards what we are doing. Because when the ladder is forming, then those things are in the right path. So what we do next thing is that I'm not going to use direct straight using, so I just want to create a concept so that we flow towards what I'm doing here. So what will I do? I'm going to use annotate. From annotate now, I will select this line. So the first thing I need to do is that these are the boundary. See my boundary, so that I will not forget. I start from the grid line 1. You can delete this one temporarily, so because it's not of a value to you, or if you have it, just bring it back and take it away, far away from what you are doing, so that will not give you any confusion. So here is what I do. So what this is what working with from now. So now I have to take an offset. From the offset, so I need to have a large area where I'm going to do my work completely. So how am I going to do that? This is how I start. Now what I do is that I will select a, let me use order of a wall. So I will just like starting the design straight up from there. So I'm starting it from here. So I have 9 meter. So 9 meter from the back to this, that is the offset line. So I'm going to do it from here. So I'm starting from this third grid. Starting from third grid. I'm a fourth grid. So yes, let me start from this fourth grid. So I'm drawing this one to this position. Okay. So I'm having it like this way. Now I think my wall is having issue, so I will change that wall property. So I'm going to get something like if I don't have what I need, which I will increase it. Just let me put it in 200. So this one is okay by what I have. So then I will do this one by drawing it. Come here. So you can imagine. So I'm going to get this one down here to this point. Okay. So remember, we're still creating concepts. So I'm moving this one from here again to this. Now the reason why I'm not going to get this one to that point is that I have an issue, and the issue is that I need to have a parking space. You remember, part of the criteria is the parking lots. So just create it at this point first. So along the line, we are going to get our orientation quite right with this, with what we are creating. So this is what I have here now. So if you look at it now, these things are not parallel. It's part of the formation of design that we are working on. So as I have done with this one, I can now decide to select all, and I'm going to pick it from here and push it a bit back. So I'm going to put it back here like this. Now these are not the condition of the whole design, but just follow the step by step and see what we are creating, so that the whole idea will make meaning by the time we get to the last position. So I have this one intense for my own purpose, which is what I've already created here. So I have issue. The issue here is that what am I going to do with the inner selection of this Plaza that I have here? So the point here is that I'm going to reorientate most of this and get the idea solid, because now the other priority is that these two grids must always take at least the position of a parking lot. So what I'm going to do is that when I select this one now, I'm going to push it, say move, I'll push it to this position. So now it's actually collision with this, which is not good. So I will reduce the size. Okay, so let's say we have 8 meter on that level. So here too, we have to reduce the size. So take it from here and push it back here. So we're having a certain issue here now. So now let's say click. Always we are still at the design process. Remember, this is just I have no idea of this design. I just want to create it for everybody to see that yes, you can create a plaza using your own techniques and method, and do whatever that is more prioritized to your idea. So here I have 8.6 meter, which is okay. So I'm going to do something crazy here by designing this. I just change this one to 9 meter. Okay, so this has reduced. So from here now too, I have this. So I'm going to take this one. I will call it 9 meter. So this part has left the grid. So what am I going to do to this space that are here? So what I will just do is that I will click here, and I will move it. So let's say move to 5 meter in between. Good. So I'm getting my design in the way I want it. So this is the space that is going to be used by, yes, so I have gotten this right now. I think I'm flowing with what I'm doing. So this is the Plaza part in which I have. So you can just like getting this idea through. So I have 9.4. Then here as to maintain the same 9.4. Good. So I have 9.4 and 9.4 here. So that is what I've gotten. The concept is flowing according to the way I want it. Now, what is my desired issue? Desired issue is here now. How am I going to focus on this idea so that we get what I need to get right? So I'm going to click here by using annotate. So I want to divide my space which I'm going to program for my own personal use. So I'm going to start from the grid, this grid, then ME12. I want to set up a curve, which is this. So V12, pick it up, then this particular grid for me. No, I'm going to use this one. Yes, so I'm going to get it like this. This will be my center point. So I have this one in place now. So the next thing I need to do is to work on this particular grid. Yeah? So I'm going to use to connect with this inside. So I will bring it out again. I will have this. So my idea is being setting up little by little. So annotate and every other things are working in place. So you reduce the size to this. Okay. So points you will later eliminate what we need to eliminate on that position. But now just leave it, let it be. So now we have this in place and we have another one. So the Plaza is going to follow through by designing everything. So let me just get the concept of this before we now decide to be demarcating it one after the other. So here is what I have from here now, which is the midpoint. Good. I will have to make sure that this is clip up with this. Okay. So when this is done with that, so I will select this from this upper part. So this will go like this, and definitely I will use this to follow through to be aligned with this, with the grid, with this the sites. So what I need to do there, let me just use a simple logic which is going to be more easier. So from here now I will do this way. I will copy this to select this and say move. I have to move you from here and place it here. You see the concept development. So I have moved what I need to move from there now. So the order of priority now is set upon this so that it will work with my own intelligence idea. So I'm going to save this one and then close it down to this position. So from here now, what I do is that I will now select this, say create similar, then use this line and pick it up for me. So then you close. What you do, so if they are not meeting up, so what you just need to do is to make sure that they work together so that they meet up with what you have created. The issue here is that this is not meeting up with this. So I'm going to just delete. So what you need now is click here and say create similar. So from here where this part is met, good. So to this point where this one is met, sorry, you need to do the arc work. To this part when this one is met, then you make sure that the arc is cut, is bent enough to get that. So delete all the unnecessary line. So this is what we want, and you trim, and you trim again, and you trim it here. Good. So the same way here, you trim and you trim. So these are the concepts that we are overflowing with. So you trim here again and you trim this one again. Good. So those things are getting in line. So the next thing is that you do the same thing here as well. So click and say create similar. So you pick from the arc part from the bid, just select this, then so that you'll be able to get it right. So you select that and then you push it to this position. That is what you want. Then what you need here is that you click here and then you click, and that's it. So your concepts are accurately defined. Now this is the way I want it to be. So when you look at that opener that I've done, you see that okay, they are flowing according to the way I want the plaza to work. So now I have all this in order. What am I going to do next? So I need to bring this into position where it's going to be more useful. So I'm going to create similar, and I will click on offset of what, of 10,000. I mean, yes, 10 meter. So sorry, offset of 10 meter, and I will select this. What is your issue? Offset. Sorry, this is what I need to do. Not, I have done the wrong thing. So offset of 10 meter. This is where I need to click yes. Offset of 10 meter, and I will place it here. So I'm going to reduce this. Alright, this is not what I need to, but anyway, I shall work on that where doing the needful. Just press 3. So we still need to work on the height of each building. We are just creating the concept of the floor. So this is what I have for now. So this is what you need to do as the range of this course. Unjoin this. So just click. You can click. Okay. So the other priority, this is done. So what I need to just like let this flow. I need this one. Okay. So this is the concept of the whole Plaza for now. So these are the so we are going to create all our shell within this space and get it. So this is just the parts in which we are going to use to create what we want to work with. We created the site and every other thing that we want to do, design and everything. So in the next episode, we are going to do is file and demarcate all this and give them a befitting plaza, and everything is coming out alive. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.